Hello, Gemini. What is good with you? This is your July 2023 bonus reading. What I'm doing when I do bonus readings is I'm looking for missed details. Details or situations that I skipped or missed or just totally left out of the main monthly reading. For those of you who would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading, please check the description of this video. Don't forget, for those of you catching this video in time, Saturday, July 8th, I'm doing another round of 2222 live mini readings. And for those of you new to my channel, that's only something that I do maybe once or twice a year. I used to do it all the time way back in the day, but now, once, maybe twice a year. So I can't promise you that I'm going to do it again this year. I might. It's a possibility, but that's definitely not guaranteed. So if you want to get in on that, all the information is on my website, tarotwithrich.com. That's in the description of this video. All right, let's jump into this. I'm just starting these bonus readings off with the next person who's coming in. Next person coming in. Let's see here. I just want to get a good little energetic outline of that situation, what it looks like, maybe some things to watch out for. Let's see. Next person coming into Gemini's life. What's that looking like? What is that? Oh, look what jumped out here. Got that Ace of Cups, though. Okay. Well, duh. I mean, we kind of already knew that. I'm going to hold off on speaking on that. Hang on a second. All right, 3 shuffles. 1, 2. All right. Oh, the Chariot reverse. Could be a Cancer for some of you. Why does this card always have to come out? Oh, it's so annoying. Okay. All right. So you're definitely indecisive. This feels like your energy, Gemini. I'm not going to lie. Usually with the first spread here, it's kind of iffy. Like if I see a card, I don't know if that's your energy. I don't know if that's their energy, but I mean, this intuitively feels like it has Gemini written all over it. That you're very indecisive, not 100% sure whether or not you want to move forward with this. I don't think now this is another thing that happens in all the Gemini readings. Well, not all of them, but a lot of them. I don't think your twins are on the same page at the same time. I think we got one twin who is like, oh, no, you remember what happened last time? Oh, you remember what happened last time? Do we want to go through that again? And then your other twin is like, oh, my God, I'm so in love with this person. I could see us growing old together and having a family and this and that. So your twins are basically arguing with each other. Afraid of a toxic connection, afraid of a toxic contract. Queen of Cups reversed. Yeah, you're a little bit afraid to open up. Now here's a side story. Some of you may have so much going on in your life right now that you don't even have the time or the room in your life for another person. Maybe you just got too much on your plate. And trying to add a new relationship into that is going to require you to have to completely restructure everything else in your life. King and Queen of Cups, both in the reverse. So I think y'all are kind of mirroring each other, honestly. This looks like a mirroring effect. Real strong mirroring effect going on here. Some of you with the Devil card in the reverse are holding off on intimacy. Okay. Not a horrible thing to do. You got to be balanced when it comes to that. Could be a Capricorn for some of you. I also have Scorpio, Aries, and Cancer. Well, let's look and see their feelings for you, their intentions, what to watch out for. What's this person's real, true feelings and intentions? Oh, okay, the High Priestess. Hang on. Hang on, it's not ready yet. Hold up. Not ready yet. Here. Okay. All right. Okay, Hermit reversed. So this person, keep trying to steer around this. This person does not want to be alone. I think this person does have a problem with being alone. So at the same time, they don't want to pass up a good opportunity, though. They don't want to pass up a good opportunity. They have a hard time being alone and being by themselves. They feel a really strong connection with you, though. I do think that the connection that they feel is genuine. This could be your energy because this is the Gemini card, but I'm not feeling that. I'm feeling like this is the connection that they feel. They feel a really, really, really strong, intense connection with you, but very similar to you. Like I said, y'all are mirroring each other. They feel like they're at a crossroads too. Which path should I take? Should I move forward with this? Give this a chance? Give it a shot? Or just back out of this altogether? They're trying to intuitively feel this out. So I think intuitively, they can feel that your intentions are pure, but at the same time, they also feel the same reluctance coming from you that is coming from them. So Four of Swords, High Priestess, Two of Wands. They're kind of doing the same thing that you're doing. Y'all are mirroring each other. But they feel a really intense connection, though. I don't think their intentions are bad. I don't think so. Real quick before I forget the signs I have on the table. Taurus, Virgo, Cancer, and Gemini. This is bugging at me because there's something else in there. It's like there's a missing piece to this puzzle that I can't quite put my finger on. I guess let's jump straight to the outcome for the first month. What's the outcome for the first month of the connection with the next person coming in? The first month. Outcome within the first 30 days. Devil card reversed again. It kind of feels to me like you're resisting temptation. Some of you, like I said, are even holding off on intimacy. I know that's not everybody. But for some of you, maybe you're just not getting intimate as often because you want to form a connection that's not just sex-based. Lover's card is reversed in this spread right here. And the Two of Wands is in the upright again, indicating to me that it looks like y'all are taking this a little bit too slow. Y'all are moving so slow with this that after a certain point, if things don't start moving forward, now it's putting a dent in the connection. It's putting a dent in this connection, and You're not feeling it quite as strong as you once did. It doesn't really feel as intense as it did when you all first connected and first came together. And you're contemplating. I think both of you, honestly, have one foot out the door. You're ready to walk out on this. They're ready to walk out on this. Y'all are both just like, there's the door back there. Okay, do I go ahead and escape from this real quick? What do I do? Both of you got one foot out the door, just waiting on each other to fuck up. I'm not seeing it happen with within the first month, but that energy. Now I understand that energy. I'm not saying that you should just be naive and jump headfirst into this and ignore the fact that anything could possibly go wrong. But what I'm saying is that if that energy is maintained for a long, drawn out period of time, after 30 days of both of you being so careful and cautious that you're keeping each other at an arm's distance, after about 30 days of that, the connection is going to start weakening. Going to start weakening. Yeah, and then it'll eventually end up getting weaker and weaker and weaker to the point to where it just kind of burns out like a candle, burning down to its last little bit, you know. Psst. It's kind of what it's, yep, see, and you're losing interest. Let's get the advice. Let's get the advice. What's the advice here for Gemini? Six of Swords reversed. So don't be so focused on moving on from this right away within the first month. Eight of Swords reversed. Keep an eye out for red flags. It's saying to wait. Okay. So I don't know how many of you follow my shorts feed or follow me on Instagram, but I just put a video on my shorts feed. Was it this morning? I think it was this morning. About the art of vulnerability. Being vulnerable, there's an art to being vulnerable. And it all has to do with your ability to stand tall and stand strong in your own heart and in your own intentions. See, I don't concern myself too much with whether or not I can trust you. That's not really a big concern that I drive myself nuts wondering if I can trust you. Maybe I can trust you. Maybe I can't. We gonna see. I'm not saying be naive and stick your head in the sand. I'm also not saying throw your guard up and have trust issues. If you stand tall and strong within yourself with your own intentions, you can be vulnerable. And even if somebody does fuck you over, it's all good. It's cool. It's all good, man. You know why? Because I know where my heart is. I know what my intentions are. So if you fuck me over, that's your problem. I'm good because I can go to sleep at night knowing that my heart was in the right place. I didn't do anything to deserve it. So if I know I didn't do anything to deserve it, then that means I have nothing to worry about. I'll get mine and you'll get yours. So it's your problem, not mine. Does that make sense? I know that may be kind of paradoxical in some ways, but I think you can understand the energy that I'm talking about. Not only that, but three things. Do I know how you feel about me? Do I know what your intentions are? And do I know for a fact that I can trust you? After the first month, you should be clear on those three things. If not, Back away. Back away. All right, now I'm moving on to the new person. I haven't done new person in a while, actually. So if you're not dealing with somebody, a new person who just recently showed up in your life, this is not for you. What's the energy look like between Gemini and the newest person who just showed up? Gemini and the new person. How's it looking? Ooh, 7 of Swords reversed. Hang on. Knight of Wands reversed. One thing that I've been trying to steer around this whole video so far is the past. Because when we're looking at new connections, past energy always comes up. I'm feeling like you're putting this person through a series of tests to see if they're a liar. You're testing this person's honesty. Some of you, I don't know when this happened. I don't know how recent this is, but at some point in the past, you were lied to. And it hurts when you're lied to, you know? That's hurtful. That never feels good. Sometimes, though, like the embarrassment, because that's like the worst part about being lied to, is it's embarrassing. I believed you. I trusted you. Like, that's embarrassing. That makes me look and feel stupid. So you know what I'm going to do? From now on, I am going to zero in on your every word and your every action. You might even be like giving them tests, you know, like I'm going to ask you a question today, and I'm going to remember your answer verbatim. 3 days from now, I'm going to ask you the same question, but I'm going to phrase it a little bit differently, maybe use it in a different context, and I'm going to see if it matches up with your first answer. Little tests and stuff. I'm just feeling like you got some trust issues, Gemini. You got some trust issues. It's all good, though, man. I mean, it happens. It happens. I will say, though, that that's walking on thin ice. Gotta somehow resolve those trust issues before we bleed on somebody that didn't cut us. So, yeah, you're holding off right now. Holding off, or at least you're holding back until you can verify how honest this person is. Well, let's see if they're an honest person. Let's look at their energy. Okay. World card. 9 of Pentacles. So this person's ready to start a whole new cycle, but they're not afraid of being alone. This person's very independent. That doesn't necessarily mean that they're honest, though. Matter of fact, you could argue that some of the most independent people could be people that you don't trust. You know? The more independent you are, maybe the more likely that you are to lie to me. I don't know, man. I've met some very independent people who are some snakes. But I'm not saying they are. I don't know. Let's see. 4 of Cups reversed. Wheel of Fortune reversed. Okay, so they are still karmically tied to somebody in the past, but they are not trying to reconcile with a person from the past. They are not. They're ready to start a whole new cycle. Ready to start a whole new cycle, but I think this person's very goal-oriented. Yeah, they're very goal oriented. Like when I say goals, I mean like financially. I think this person has big dreams of financial success with the Nine of Pentacles, Six of Wands. Don't get it twisted. I do think that they want a long-term, healthy, successful relationship. But with the Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Six of Wands, it looks to me like their number one priority is financial success and material gains. That's their number one priority. Doesn't mean that you can't trust them. It just means that if they feel like you're standing in the way of them accomplishing their financial goals, they probably won't hesitate to kick you to the curb. Probably not. And I mean, that's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I don't think they have bad intentions, though. I don't think their intentions are bad. When I say they don't have bad intentions, what I mean is their head doesn't pop off the pillow in the morning with them thinking, okay, who can I fuck over today? How can I blow the most smoke up somebody's ass to get what I want out of them? How can I manipulate somebody today? I don't think that's where they're coming from. Signs I have on the table, I got Taurus, Scorpio, Taurus and Scorpio. Okay. Well, let's see the outcome then. Will you stay or will you go? Down, 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 down. What's the outcome look like? Outcome. What's the outcome? What's the outcome? Knight of Cups again. King of Wands reversed. King of Swords. It's telling me. It's telling me you're about to ghost this person. You're about to ghost this person. Yep. It's telling me you're abandoning this. You about to ghost this person because you feel like they're playing games with you. King of Swords, King of Wands, both reversed. You feel like this person's playing games with you. You don't trust them, and you're about to ghost them. Well, damn. Okay. That's all I had to say about that right there. Maybe also, too, I think because of this Ten of Pentacles right here, you may feel like this person's very materialistic. They're just playing games with you. You don't trust them. Let's see the advice then. What's the advice? King of Swords reverse. Queen of Cups. Okay. Two of Swords. Ten of Pentacles again. Lover's card. I'm going to go back to what I was just talking about a minute ago. Let's get simple. Let's get simple. There's a really easy way to get to the bottom of all this shit. We spend so much time sitting around, losing sleep at night, pulling our hair out, biting our nails, driving ourselves nuts, overthinking this shit, when it's actually really, really simple. Let me ask you this. Do you believe that the one person the universe picked out for you to align with your highest good and your happiness, love, joy, and abundance would be somebody who communicates with you so poorly that you will be left confused about what their feelings and intentions are? even if they have nothing but the best of intentions. If that's the person the universe picked out for you, do you believe you'll be confused about that? I'm not pointing fingers here. I'm not saying it's their fault. I'm not saying it's your fault. What I'm saying, though, is after 1 month, 2 at the max, and I think that's too generous, but let's go ahead and be generous and say 2 months at the max. If you're still laying around, pulling your hair out, trying to figure out how this person feels about you, that's not the one person the universe picked for you. It's not. There is no reason in the world why you should be confused about the feelings of the person the universe picked for you. So I would give it a month. Give it a month. After a month, don't set a big list of expectations of it has to be like this, it has to be like that, it has to happen this way, it can't happen that way. Let's just get really, really simple. Ask yourself those 3 questions in a month. Am I very confident that I know how this person feels about me? Even if they don't show it. Can I still feel? I know how you feel about me. You don't need to show it. You don't even need to say it. I feel it. Do I know what this person's intentions are? And the most important one is, do I know I can trust you? Now, that's a hard one. That's a hard one. So many people are so accustomed to not being able to trust people that they think that's normal, you know? You know that little feeling that you get when you ask somebody, so what'd you do last night? Ah, man, you know, me and my mom went out to eat at the Olive Garden, and then we went to Walmart and got a new set of bed sheets, and then I came home and crashed out early. And you know, you got that little feeling deep down inside like you're hiding something. You're hiding something. You're not telling me the full truth. There's something you're leaving out. You're hiding something. You know, and you feel that like it stabs you right in the gut. But your ego says, oh, no. No, maybe they're telling the truth. And you talk yourself out of that feeling. You know what I'm talking about. Well, when you're dealing with the person the universe picked for you, that little feeling won't be there. Won't be there. Now, the ego, you might hear monkey chatter up in your head, like, oh, what if they're lying? What if they did this? What if they did that? But there will be no feeling attached to it. There will be no feeling attached to it. So, what did you do last night? Went over to my dad's house and I helped him put a coffee table together. I can feel that you're telling me the truth. I can feel it. I don't know how to explain how I know that. I just feel that there's no dishonesty in there. You're not hiding anything. I can feel it. I know I can trust you. I just don't have that feeling of uneasiness whenever you tell me what you've been up to, who you were just talking to when you were texting a minute ago. Like, I don't have that feeling. I just know. I don't know how I know. I don't know how. But somehow I just know that I can trust you. Look for that. Look for that. Don't drive yourself nuts trying to figure out whether or not it's your person. You know, you always hear people say, oh, you'll know when the universe brings you your person. And we get so annoyed when we hear that. It's like, oh, bullshit. I thought I knew last time. And the time before that. And the time before that. Don't think about it that way. Do I know I can trust you? That's one thing that every pair of actual life partners I have ever met all have in common. They all say the same thing. When we first met, I knew immediately that I could trust them. Immediately. Okay. All right, now we moving on to general. General, career, finance, friends, family, anything but love. General, career, finance, friends, and family. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Hang on. This is all about somebody you have karma with. Okay. So whoever, it could, for some of you, it was probably somebody at the workplace. That's the first thing that, like, if you had a falling out with somebody at the workplace, got into an argument with a manager or something like that, whatever it was, that was a karmic soul contract. Whoever you fell out with. And if it wasn't somebody at the workplace, then maybe it was a friend. I don't really feel a lot of family energy in this spread. I'm not going to lie to you. I guess it could be if a family member pops up in your head. Okay, take it. But for the majority of you, I don't think this is family. I think it's whoever you fell out with at the workplace last. Fell out with. That was a karmic soul contract. And you completed your karmic contract. You cleared some karma. You cleared it. But you're still holding on to it, though, aren't you? You're still thinking about that experience. It still weighs on you. Yeah, there's still some tension between the two of you. Well, I'm getting here to tell you to release and let go of that because you cleared some karma with that situation. Whatever that means to you. Unresolved, unfinished business from a previous lifetime, and y'all finished it in this lifetime. You finished it. Everything happened as planned. You know, it would blow your mind if you knew just how often we plan on the other side before we incarnate for something to go horribly wrong. We plan it. The thing is it's not going wrong. It looks like it. It may feel like it, but it's not actually going wrong. Everything is actually happening perfectly according to plan. Let's get some general advice. General advice. Ooh, the moon card reversed. Ah, yes. Don't try too hard to control your life. Don't try too hard. Now, this is where I have to carefully pick and choose my words, because my intention when you come to me for a reading or you just simply watch one of my videos that I put on the internet, my intention is to plant a seed in your mind that will help you develop your own personal relationship with the universe. So when it comes to your life path and the way things are going, don't try so hard to control it that you trap yourself in a box. Now, this is where it gets slippery, because I'm not saying don't take action. I'm not saying don't plan. What I'm saying is plan the best that you can. Take action and work your ass off. But when you start feeling pushback from the universe, pay attention. Pay attention. Because everything in this life requires work and effort. But you push, you feel pushback. So you push harder and you feel pushed back harder. So you push harder and you feel pushed back harder. Eventually, you're gonna feel the universe pushing you back downhill. You have to go inside and have that little discussion with your higher self. Okay, universe, what is it you're trying to get me to do here? Are you trying to get me to put forth more work and effort? Or are you trying to get me to change courses? Am I on the wrong path? That is a communication that is very tedious when it comes to navigating your life path. Because sometimes you just got to work harder. Sometimes, in order to make this happen, you got to get in there and you got to grind and you got to work harder. You got more things that you need to learn. And other times, the universe is saying, no, stop. Take this path. Learning how to differentiate when the universe is telling you, stop. Stop. I'll tell you some things that I've picked up on my journey. When you start experiencing obstacles on your path, that's the universe leveling you up. Obstacles, little headaches, things that are annoying, like little headaches and stumbling blocks and obstacles. That's not the universe saying no. When the universe is saying no, you will experience straight up roadblocks that will absolutely prevent you from making any progress. And if you continue to fight against them, it'll get so bad that the universe will start defying the laws of logic. Do not underestimate the universe's potential to do some shit that makes no fucking sense to prevent you from doing something. The universe will twist and bend logic and reason. It will absolutely blow your mind. So when things are like not making sense, like I'm going to use a really extreme example. This is really extreme. I could see it going here, but this is an example. Let's say you're trying to go to the bank to get a loan, a $10,000 loan, and you got a credit score of 750. And you're denying me. What? Denying me for what? Are you kidding me? My fucking credit is 750? You see that I've been employed and I've had this stream of income. I have it on record that I've worked at my job for 10 years. My credit score is 750. And they rattle off a reason that is so nonsensical that you would probably have to hire a lawyer to get it to explain it to you. Like that doesn't make sense. I don't understand it. There is no logic here. There's no reason. How could this be happening? That's the universe saying, no, stop. What you're planning on doing is not what you need to be doing. See what I'm saying? Like you just bought a brand new car straight off the lot and it's breaking down on you. What? Dude, this car had 2 miles on it when I drove it off the lot. How did the alternator go out? And then when I got the alternator replaced, it blew a head gasket. And then when I got the head gasket replaced, it fried a piston ring. What? What? The universe will defy the laws of logic to prevent you from doing something. Now that's not the end all be all. It gets deeper than that. But learn how to develop that little relationship with the universe. Learn how to identify when the universe is saying no, stop. Okay. All right. I feel like those were the messages that my Gemini friends needed to hear. So I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all once again for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate all of the love, support, and positive feedback y'all still be showing me every time I get on here and do this. Thank you, Chuck, for that super chat. Appreciate you. Don't forget to look in the description of the video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And remember, y'all, I'm doing another round of 2222 mini readings. July 8th. July 8th. So I don't do that very often, only once or twice a year. If you want in on that this weekend, the information is on my website, tarotwithrich.com. And that's in the description of this video. All right, I'm out of here now, y'all. I wish you love, luck, light, and prosperity on your journey. Y'all stay blessed.